Back. Oh shit. I'm back. Alright. For old time's sake. Most likely back in Japan now. After our fucking reunion with Akane. I want to say Akame. I don't know why. I think because of like that anime Akame
Daigo
got killed.
Dojima, Taiga Saijima, and Goro Majima, huh? Yeah, add Kiryu-san to the mix and you've got yourself a Yakuza Hall of Fame.
Yeah, maybe in the sense that we're all retired.
So you're going, right? To see him, I mean?
Yeah, I'm leaving now.
Is that a fact? Don't know if you meant this, but, you don't think you're flying solo, do you? Like that'd help. Come on now, Kiryu-san. Someone's gotta watch your ass.
Not exactly how I'd have worded it, but he's right. We're in this together.
Thanks, guys. Gonna be a long trip. Let's make sure we're ready.
It is gonna be a long trip, but I already think they're all ready.
Ho ho!
Preparations, huh? It's a long trip, so it's probably a good idea to stock up. Right. Plus, this is Tojo clan royalty we're dealing with. You never know what'll happen. Come on, don't make it sound so ominous. He's right. There's no guarantee this ends with words. We should be ready for anything. Alright. We have time to stock up and maybe even get some training in. Well, Jinsho's fine, but Kamurocho might be best. Nothing you can't find there. Plus, it's basically Kiryu-san's hometown. Walking those streets again might be good for him. Although, I guess we run into the risk of him being recognized. Maybe, but it's probably the best place for us to prepare. We'll just have to be cautious. If we keep our heads down, we should be alright. That settles it then. Let's say we grab a taxi. Well, not yet. We want to, like, finish stuff up over here first. Ninjet. I'm a little ninjet. Okay, so I'm gonna take a taxi here. We're gonna do all of the fucking life length bullshit things.
You know, they're rebooting lots of anime from when I was a kid lately.
Hell yeah.
I noticed that actually.
We love
I like
rebooted
when they
anime.
bring back stuff I wasn't into originally.
So it's new to you, but still feels nostalgic? Yeah.
Of course, now when they recast all the big sister types, I realize all the new actresses are younger than me now.
Huh.
What's that
Self-pity
lady
train
again?
pulling into station.
It's just strange, being older than a girl you looked up to.
Well, I just think of it from the protagonist's perspective. A big sister is someone you can always look up to, no matter your age.
Well said, Psycho. Namba, you should listen to her.
Yeah, why does it feel like I struck a nerve there?
Hey, you.
We go here, and then we need to go here.
We're forward. Just a plane. Oh well.
You disappointed?
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't want to meet an alien?
You have questions for them or something?
Ooh. I'd ask
Ooh.
something like,
What are you
what
into?
Are you into?
Sounds like you're on a blind date.
Damn, kiddies. You always know just what to say. But I guess those questions should be prepped in advance. Interstellar diplomacy.
Definitely not something you'd find on my bucket.
Humor me a little.
What would you ask an alien? I don't even know what I would ask. Alright, let's wear the off evasion by 10%. I don't like that the most of all. Pretty good. With my training gear. Would be best for... We should actually probably give it to him. And the suppression. You get Crimson Jacket. Psycho has the more willpower than defense, I think. You're gonna get the Aloha Bikini? I guess so. We have to have something on deck for her just in case, you know? Tactical boots. Okay, she needs something better than that. She gets that. Island robe. Can we get something a little bit better? Yeah, we can. Cool. Oh, actually, even better. Tosei. And then pointy shoes. We'll take the ankle weights here. Take the life jacket. Survival boots. She needs something to fucking wear. Hold on. She gets Commander's helmet and then also ankle weights. You get suppression helmet. There we go.
What would you ask an alien?
Me? How about, what do you do on your days off?
Guess it really is a blind date.
All right.
Come on.
There's a sharpness to your fighting style, Zhao. Your strike is like the flick of a wrist.
You think so? Oh, big honor coming from you, Kiryu-san. Maybe all my hard work's paid off.
Have you been doing some kind of specialized training?
Nope, just draining water from noodles.
That's it?
That's it.
Just draining water
ramen
from...
noodles takes a bit of finesse.
Sure, dude.
The goal is to make quick, reflexive movements, and as few moves as possible. Too much waving your arms around screws with the noodles' delicate.
There's one down here. Oh, there's two down here. What the fuck?
Texture. And the snap of your wrist is key. So I guess it showed up in my fighting, too.
To think it all stems from something as wholesome as making noodles. What else is up? Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
We know him so well now.
Passing by
What's this? Oh, the arcade.
this arcade always brings back sour memories.
Something bad happened here?
One day, on a whim, I tried out this capsule machine selling pocket plants.
Plants? Guess they'll turn anything into collectibles these days.
Yeah, well, I ended up getting 5 of the 6 possible items, with no dupes, all in a row. I was on this winning streak. So I figured I'll pull again, just to snag the whole collection. But it was like the last one was actively dodging. In the end, I spent like 7,000
shit.
yen.
Sounds like the machine got you good.
But you know, when I finally scored that full...
Must have been a big relief. What type of plant was in the last one?
Just your everyday Japanese spruce.
Huh. Congrats.
It must be like a common
Alright.
though, right? Like,
Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really into taking pictures.
And you're not anymore?
Well, in the past, I would snap pics of everything around me. But one day, I realized I just couldn't find any more inspiration. Maybe I'd seen it all. There was this emptiness. Like I had already captured every corner of my own tiny world. But I was just a kid back then. So the memories aren't very sharp.
So even as a kid, you felt your world was small.
Damn. When you put it that way, it sounds like I was a real brat, huh?
Well, see if anything new's inspired you.
Yeah. It's worth a shot.
Things are going well.
There we got that. We're almost
Our
done
bond's
with
getting
this.
deeper.
We're bonded now. Anything in here?
Ever try pudding from a convenience store?
No.
They're so rich
It's a weird
and creamy
question.
these days.
Such a weird fucking question.
Coming from an experienced chef, I believe you.
Actually, good food in general has gotten pretty easy to find. Means I better get my ass in the kitchen.
Huh. That's a winning attitude.
I just can't stand to lose. Thought it might just be easier to sell some of that store-bought pudding in the end.
I doubt you'd end up doing that. I'll bet you'll whip up something from scratch that blows that other stuff out of the water. Shoot. I
You
need
know?
a charge.
That's what I like about you and Kasagakun.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. Just thinking about a recipe for some mind-blowing almond jelly.
All right. I've really gotten
Hey,
some
look at
health.
that. Just give him the smackdown. Bye bye.
Hardly a fair fight.
Alright, now we've got to do some of these.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. I assume you're...
I'm ready.
I'm prepared.
Who are we seeing this time?
All right. Our guest this time came all the way from Kyushu. Chief Nakajima of Nagasu Taxi.
So this is Yakuza 5
Chief
because
Nakajima.
He looked after you during your stint as a cab driver back in Fukuoka, didn't he?
I never played 5, but I know he was 10 years ago. Chief Naga helped me out in Kyushu. Never told him my real name, even after I left. I guess that place.
Hey, what's up? You remember him, right? Don't tell me I wasted my time calling him here.
You didn't. Besides, I wouldn't be that ungrateful. It's just... I never thought I'd see him again. Chief Nakajima was about the only civilian I spent a lot of time with.
You tried running from your past back then, too, didn't you? Even went by the alias Taichi Suzuki and everything.
I mean, now we're
Trouble
still
always
doing it.
finds you somehow. In the past and even now.
You said you called a chief here? How was he? He must be getting along in years now. Did he seem well?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you go see for yourself?
What? Did something bad happen to him?
Oh, good heavens, I can't drink that much. Well, ain't this a pickle?
Oh, come on, Mr. Chief. Don't be shy. Today's a special treat, isn't it?
Well, you ain't wrong there. Speaking of which, Date-san's not here yet. Wonder what's taking him. This ain't a scam, right? You're not gonna rip me off.
Don't
I like this guy.
worry. Date-san gave me a rundown. That man's a real detective, you know.
Date-san, what was with that ominous look earlier?
Well, as you can see, he's doing great. Figured it'd make you appreciate
Wait, that's
the
fucked
reunion
up,
more.
right? That's fucked
Head
up.
company's not exactly doing well, but the chief does everything he can to keep
I made it sound
going.
like he was like in really
That's
dire
great.
straits. I mean, like,
Glad
yeah,
to
sure,
hear
his
it.
business is bad, but
Thought
he's
so.
not dying.
Wait, Date-san, you've never met Chief Nakajima before, right? How did you even get him to come all the way here?
Well, I might have abused a bit of my police authority. Told him that I wanted to ask him about his former employee, Taichi Suzuki.
What?
Also told him it was a personal investigation and that we couldn't talk over the phone since the higher-ups don't know about it. I asked if he could come to Yokohama instead.
You do know how suspicious that sounds, right? I'm surprised the chief fell for that.
I offered to cover his travel expenses, so it's basically a paid vacation. His drinks at this club are even on me. Oh, don't give me that look, man.
What? I was just worried about you. You're always coming up with all these lies for me.
I thought I told you this before. I'm only doing all this because I want to. Don't sweat it.
10 years
Sweat it.
ago, he told me himself to come back and work for him again, no matter what. He gave me a hand when I hit rock bottom, and I was never able to thank him for that.
Got it. Guess it'll be on me to tell him all of that.
This place sure is a riot. Hey, maybe I ought to move to Yokohama myself.
Wow, would you really? Then you could come visit me every day. I'll be here waiting.
Boy, I do that and I'll be broke in no time.
Oh. Pleasure meeting you, Chief Nakajima. I'm Date. You been enjoying yourself?
Oh, gosh darn it, I'm sorry. Got a little carried away there. Nearly forgot I was
I
meeting
like
up
this
with
guy.
you, Mr. Detective.
Mr.
No
Detective.
need for the formalities. Thanks for coming all the way here. Mind if I take a seat?
Oh, no, not at all. Please do. Still, to think Suzuki-san's name would come up again. But like I told you on the phone, the last I saw Suzuki-san was 10 years ago. How's that even gonna help the police?
Well, truth be told, I knew Suzuki personally outside my work as a detective. Honestly, I just wanted to have a drink with someone else who knew him. Sorry for making a fuss out of this, Chief.
Oh, no, it's fine. You even paid for me to travel here and all. Besides, I feel the same way about Suzuki-san. Wasn't one for words, but I could never forget him. Just that kind of fella, you know. So what happened? Did Suzuki-san cause some kind of incident? He ain't getting arrested, is he?
Huh? No, I'm not going to arrest him. See, Suzuki's been dead for a few years now.
Huh? Come again? You ain't pulling my leg or nothing.
You didn't know?
No, not at all. Had no clue. So that's what happened to Suzuki-san? I can't believe my ears. He was always so serious, a real dedicated fella.
Hey, something doesn't seem to be adding up here. Just double checking. You were aware that Taichi Suzuki was a fake name, right?
A fake name? Nah, ain't no way. That doesn't sound right. No siree.
Uh-huh.
That's strange. I'm sure I told him that I was using a fake name and that I was like Yakuza from Tojo Clan. Did you forget all that, Chief? No, he's just your
then,
boy,
why don't you
dude.
settle down and hear me out. Taichi Suzuki was a fake name. His real name was Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza from the Tojo clan, known
A
as the
Yakuza.
Dragon of Dojima.
You're talking about the same Suzuki-san? That's gotta be a lie. Some big mistake. You ever consider that the Suzuki-san I know and the Suzuki-san you know are two different people?
Fine then. So that's how you want to play. Then explain this. Take a good look at this photo. This guy looks real familiar, doesn't he? Perhaps you've seen this on TV before. You're looking at Kazuma Kiryu. Shortly after this footage aired, he was sent to prison, then lost his life in Hiroshima.
Frankly, that don't sound like the Suzuki-san I know.
What? Really?
He's not That's why playing dead and pretending he doesn't know me. He's got the right idea. Letting the police know that he was involved with me wouldn't do him favors, especially considering the fact that he's got his own company to run.
Guess I should have looked into your story more carefully before coming all the way out here. If I had known we were talking about two different people, I wouldn't have let you pay for my whole trip.
Now hold on, sir. What's with the act?
Huh?
We both know for a fact that Kiryu went by Suzuki in Kyushu. So why are you pretending you don't know him?
Well, I ain't pretending. There was just a little mix-up. Sorry, my mistake. I'll even pay for my own drinks, too. Take care now.
No, wait. please.
I think we're done here. Besides, I ought to get going. Let go!
What has gotten into you?
Nothing. You're just being a bother.
Wait, please. Hey, stop right there, sir.
Ooh, what's going on? Why all the yelling?
Just let him go, Date-san. Damn it. How can I let him
Judging
know?
by the way you wanted to run from me, I think I get what's going on.
Huh? What about?
You probably did come here to talk about Taichi Suzuki, and maybe squeeze in some sightseeing on the side. But with how you're acting, I'm guessing you saw this recently.
Oh, that's,
Your plans changed when this video started going around. Suddenly, rumors that Kazuma Kiryu is still alive and kicking spread all over the internet, despite his supposed death. Word got to you too, didn't it? Right after you agreed to meet with me here.
I don't know a thing about that.
What's going on?
If Kazuma Kiryu really is alive and in hiding, then you wouldn't want to tip off the police. Even a minor detail about his past runs the risk of endangering him. Long story short, you don't want to sell your friend out to the police. But after coming all the way to Yokohama, it looked just as suspicious to cancel our meeting. It all makes sense now. That's why you're trying to act like you don't know Kazuma Kiryu.
You got the wrong idea. That's completely off.
Where you're coming from, you probably aren't too sure if I really am Kiryu's friend. In that case, it'd be best for you to say I've got the wrong guy. Keep mum and leave your seat. Chief Nakajima, this has all been one huge misunderstanding.
Huh?
Neither Tokyo PD nor the Fukuoka police knew that Kiryu had been employed at Nagasu Taxi. Have you ever gotten a call from the police asking after him? I'm positive you haven't, because I'm the only one who knows about your connection to Kiryu. After all, I heard all of this from the man himself. In fact, he even told me about the first time you two met. He helped out a woman who was being harassed, but let himself get beat up in the process. At the time, he had nowhere to go since he had to cover up his history with the Yakuza. He nearly gave up on life. That's when you entered the picture. You took him on and hired him as a taxi driver. That guy's known as the legendary Yakuza. You think he'd crack in the interrogation room? I heard all of this straight from the horse's mouth. I may not know what's going on in his head, but I consider him my best friend.
Date-san.
Well, that sure explains a whole lot. Guess it can't hurt to trust you then.
How about we turn back the clock? Start fresh, take it from the top.
Works for me.
So essentially, he's a veteran. He managed to assess the situation, but honestly, I gotta hand it to him. I'm impressed. Yeah, he's a good detective. He's been doing this for like decades.
Suzuki-san was actually Kazuma Kiryu from the news. Saw him in that Yakuza scuffle up in Kamurocho. Must have been a little while after he left our place.
During
All
Yakuza
his
6.
old co-workers were pretty shaken up, me included. Sure, I knew he was no run-of-the-mill guy, but I never thought he'd be the legendary Yakuza. Also, just between us, a lot of my employees are hiding scars because of something or other in the past. Same goes for me, too. So I was never, ever gonna rat out Kiryu-san to the police. But the moment I told myself that, news got out about Kazuma Kiryu dying somewhere in Hiroshima.
That must have been shocking.
Of course it was. But now, what the heck even was that video? I can't make heads or tails of nothing no more. You know something, don't you, Date-san? Is Kazuma Kiryu... Is Suzuki-san still alive? Please, Date-san.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be right if I just lied to your face after unraveling all that, so I'm just gonna say no comment.
No comment?
No comments.
That's not enough for you?
That's huge.
That's great. Real great. Just what I needed to hear. You know, you're a lot like Suzuki-san. No tact, no skill at lying, and a good man.
This coming from you? You're just as bad at lying.
You got me there.
After getting to know you, Chief, I think I get why he wanted me to pass on a message.
Huh?
When the two of you first met, he had just drifted all the way to Kyushu in order to protect his loved ones from his own past. That was the lowest point in Kiryu's life. In a place with no one he knew, with no one to turn to, with no one to talk to or depend on, until you showed up and lent him the hand he needed.
Mm-hmm.
Words can't describe how indebted he feels to you. Still does, to this day.
Ha, that's so. And I got something to say to him, too.
And what's that?
The last time I saw Suzuki-san, I left him with these words. You're part of the family now, Suzuki-san. Just be sure to come back to us, no matter what. I still stand by those words today. So if you ever find yourself in trouble, you'll always have a home with us. I'll be waiting for you back in Kyushu. So just remember, you're never alone. Think you could tell him all that from me, Date-san?
Ah.
Thanks again, Date-san. Got to wrap up some unfinished business there. Now the Chief finally knows how much I appreciated him. There's nothing more I can do now.
Come on, don't be like that.
All right, that reminds me. You said I was your best friend?
We're best friends
No,
now.
I mean, I was just trying to, well, you know, earn the Chief's trust. I had to.
Your words really cut me to the core. They were comforting in a way, especially in these times. Could you not take back what you said?
Yeah, of course. Hey, you want to hug it out?
You want to hug it
I'm
out?
not drunk enough for that.
Yeah, figured.
Hell yeah. We need some body oddies. Oh, you know what? We have task. Walk and talk. Oh. Shit. Let's do the walk and talk finale. I'm curious. Move here. Are we getting another call? Life links. Reach awakening level 7, 8, and 9. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm not even at 7. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, unfortunately. God, that sucks. But what can you do, right? It's fine. Let's finish our... This is where Namba wanted to talk, isn't it? Let's talk to him. Got a bond with Namba.
To most people, this is just another bridge over a
Oh,
dirty
he's got a
river.
heart.
It's more than that to me, though.
Yeah? Well, I think anything can hold
Why are we
sentimental
first
value,
person?
depending on what it means to you.
I've spent a lot of time just standing here, watching garbage float downriver. When I do that, it's like I'm seeing time go by. And it keeps going, no matter what. It's almost telling me, don't waste your time feeling down. I have to keep looking forward.
This too shall pass. It's a good lesson to learn, even from garbage, Nanba.
I'm being serious here, come on. I've been all the way to Hawaii now, but this spot still means the most to me. Ichiban and I met near here, too. So, I thought it was only right to share it with you as well.
Nanba.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate what this means to you. And I'm humbled that you'd take me here.
Well, nobody ever said that being my friend's a rewarding investment. At least we can afford moments like this. Oh, hey. Why don't we take a picture together? To remember
Hell
today.
yeah. Absolutely.
I doubt I'm likely to forget this, but... Alright, let's.
Aww. Buddies.
Thank you for that. You're a good friend, Kiryu-san.
You too, Namba. I'm counting on you.
What with Nama's manage your Bond bingo screen? But Bond. Friends forever. So fucking stupid. Take your bond even to the next level. Okay. Well, I thought I'd get something more for that, I'm not gonna lie. But okay. Yeah, we should probably do some bonding. Yeah, everyone's got something to say. Well, not everyone, but because we finished Namba, but
You deserve a break.
let's finish hers. This should be the last of hers, right? Looks like Sunhee's on the phone. She mentioned that there's a trader in Gamichul. There's a phone call about that.
Got it. Thanks for the report. I'll be there soon. You guys have to stand down. We won't come out of this unscathed. Considering we're up against Hanchul Sa.
What's going on? You were just on the phone with a subordinate, right?
Sorry? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I just finished my drink, so I'll be leaving now.
Wait, Sunhee. It sounded like you don't have enough hands on deck.
Psh, I'm the queen of Komi Jewel. I always have enough hands.
Suzuki-san, it's rare for you to be stood up.
I doubt I even had a chance. Do you happen to know anything about what Sunhee is dealing with right now?
As much as it pains me to snitch, it seems that a hostile faction in Komi Jewel started an insurrection.
An insurrection?
About 10 of them, all led by Hanchul Sa, have been attacking one Liumang shop after another. It's likely they're aiming to start a war as quickly as they can to try and overthrow Sunhee-san.
Things have already escalated that far?
As the queen, she needs to bring Komi Jewel under control herself before the Liumang retaliates.
Which Liumang spots are they hitting up? Do you know where they are?
I take it you intend on helping her?
Of course.
I understand how you feel. But you ought to know that Sunhee-san can't accept an outsider's help. Unless she demonstrates authority and resolves this situation herself, the same thing will keep happening.
Please, time is of the essence. There's no way I could relax and knock back some drinks after hearing all that.
That's not the only problem, by the way. I've noticed she's been trying to act tougher than usual whenever she's around you. My guess is that she wants to look more put together in front of her hero. You should be more considerate. Take her feelings into account.
Now's not the time for that.
Oh, right. I do have something that could come in handy. Wear this, and you'll look like any other Komi Jewel. Sunhee-san won't even bat an eye.
That's genius. I owe you one,
Oh
bartender.
yeah, I forgot about the masks. Smart move.
Enough, Hanshul-sa. I have always thought of you as a hero. Why would you do this?
That's right. I am a hero. But should a hero be forced to spend the rest of his life under the thumb of a little girl? Only a man of brute force, undeterred by bloodshed, can rule the underworld. Not a woman like you. I'm taking what is rightfully mine.
So that's Hanshul-sa.
Take a good look, Sun-Hee. Don't your underlings make for a pathetic sight? They actually thought they stood a chance against me. Arrogant greenhorns. There's no soldier worth his salt within the present-day Komiju. I've spent my days wreaking carnage during the Tojo clan's prime. I will bring change to this pitiful organization of yours. What's so funny?
You, Hanshul-sa.
Sorry, I've been
You've
skipping
gone
the lines, like
senile.
the
Sounds
end, so
like
she
you're
must
under
have
the
laughed.
impression that you could beat me, if only by brute force.
Of course I can. But I'll let this slide, as long as you get on your knees and surrender. And swear to all of Ijincho that you're relinquishing your post as Komi-Jewel's commander.
That's all?
Commander in Chief.
Anything else?
Let's see. Ah, yes. Strip off your clothes when you kill.
Creep.
Imagine the Queen of Komi-Jewel surrendering while nude. Don't you know? The common man loves a good show. You were never one who served to please.
Huh. Good to hear.
Huh?
The proud warrior I once knew is dead to me now. And the lowly, boorish man I see here is nothing but a shell of his former self. Now I have no qualms meting out punishment as your leader.
Foolish girl. You only have a single underling left on your side. Give it up. You can't win.
Shh, don't listen to him. I will win. Even if I have to fight alone. If you want to run, now's your chance.
No, I cannot do that. Whatever you decide, I will see it through to the end, Sun-Hee.
That voice.
Don't pay me any mind.
I mean, who
Hanshul-sa
else?
is approaching.
I mean, I'm guessing like
Please
other.
brace yourself for
There's
battle.
like a few people with silver hair.
Look lively, men.
I mean, like
It's
Kiryu's
time
dressed
for
up like a
new
Korean
era.
idol,
Down
like with
the
that new
queen.
hair. So, not too shocked.
Bring it on. I won't hold back. Time to put you down.
It's my turn.
What's the holdup?
In for the kill.
Guard break.
On your knees. Let's do it.
Something wrong?
Hold on. Guard break.
Follow my lead.
It's my turn.
Bop.
I won't hold back.
Think you can handle this?
Why haven't I been using the speed style? That I got 2 turns.
Pretty bold.
Did you really think you'd win?
Assassin's Needles.
How could I, the Hanshul-sa, have lost?
Poor judgment, I'd say. That's just too bad. For you, I mean. Age has not been kind to you, Since you messed with the Liumang, I'll just hand you over to them so they can decide what to do with you. Unfortunately, that means I can't guarantee your life.
No, please. Wait, Sun-Hee. I'm sorry. I was in the wrong.
What a little bitch. sidekick.
In the underworld, you can't play ignorant and expect to get away with it. You were the one who taught me that. Hey, you! Thanks for the help. You really saved me back there. I didn't know we had someone like you in our organization.
It's an honor to be of service to the Queen.
Why don't you take off your mask?
My apologies, but it is more imperative to tend to the injured as soon as possible. Pardon me, ma'am, but I should go look for help.
Fine. Go on ahead.
I mean, she definitely knows it's Kiryu. She's not fucking stupid.
Have you been drinking here ever since I left earlier?
Yeah.
Kiryu-san, a long drinking session is no good for your health, you know?
It's fine. I didn't drink that much.
Then I guess I'll take this seat. So... did the bartender lend you that Komi Jewel mask?
Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ah, looks like I made you worry quite a bit. But if that's how you want it, I'll play along. Right, bartender? You got involved too, didn't you?
I'm afraid I'm just as in the dark as you are.
Sure, of course you are. God, neither of you open up about your past or your secrets very easily. You two are certainly veterans in that field.
How about a drink, Sunhee? Just relax. Try not to give the bartender such a hard time.
You two might be the only ones alive who'd treat me like a child. Then again, perhaps that's why I'm rather fond of this bar. To good friends and good drinks. Cheers.
Cheers. So what happened to that one trader in Komi Jewel? What was his name again? Hanjolsa?
You're still keeping up the act? Huh. Well, my lips are sealed. It's a Komi Jewel issue. Outsiders don't need to know. Okay, dealing with Kiryu-san is one thing, but why is the bartender smirking? That's poor customer service, you know.
Look at her, giving us the cold shoulder.
Yeah, she has a point. That won't fly in the service industry, bartender.
All right, you two.
There we go. More costumes to choose from. Present. Yeah, here's some pansies, bitch.
Thank you.
Oh shit, she's almost to like, the last level. I can start doing his drink link stuff.
Hey, what's with the face?
Huh? Oh, hey, Kiryu-san. Something's been bugging me, actually.
That right?
Yep. Mind hearing me out? Can't say it'll be much fun, though.
I'm all ears.
I was checking out this food blog earlier. They review bars and other joints here in Ijincho. Of course, that means they hit up my place, too.
Sounds like they rubbed you the wrong way.
Well, yeah. They wrote a bunch of crap.
Oh, hold on one second. Okay. Oh.
Crap about how the food sucks, how the employees are rude, how the place is a stinking mess. And it's not a one-time deal either. They've been writing about my place for days.
You're saying these are fake reviews?
What else could they be? I take pride in my cooking. Sure, my place might be a little old, but I keep it spotless. Man, even thinking about all this just pisses me off.
Can't be fun to deal with.
Yeah, trust me, it's not. Still trying to figure out how to handle this. Should I leave it alone, or do I do something about it? Maybe we should have talked about something else.
Wonder who they really
I wonder
are.
who they really are. Why do they get to remain anonymous when they're writing something awful like that?
Not very fair now, is it? I'm also itching to find out what kind of person posted that. I get that everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but this just doesn't sit well with me.
Has that blog started to affect your business?
Nah, Sales is more or less the same as ever, as far as I know. My place gets lots of regulars. I think the customers who do follow blogs are usually the first-timers.
Makes sense. And all that's left to consider is how you feel about this whole situation.
Yep, guess so. And I think I've got an idea who that blogger is.
Oh, yeah?
Right before that blog posted, I got into a nasty little spat with a customer. Never seen him before in my life.
How'd that happen?
Well, considering my previous occupation, I get a lot of customers with some real heavy baggage. So I don't let people take any pictures or videos once they're inside. Even got signs saying so. But that guy didn't give a shit.
And there's no way you didn't call him out.
Damn right. I went up to him and I told him, please refrain from filming inside the restaurant. Honestly, I wouldn't have cared if it was just him there, but the place was pretty packed at the time. And that just got him all riled up. How dare you speak to a customer like that? And things just went downhill from there. He flung his chopsticks at his bowl and stormed out, screeching, "See if I ever come back here again." The day after that, someone posted on their blog talking shit about my restaurant. I figure it's probably the same guy.
I mean, yeah, it could be. Seems likely.
Seems likely to me. Hard to think those events aren't related.
Right. I knew you'd understand, Kiryu-san.
So, what's your plan? If that customer's the same person behind the blog post, are you going to confront him?
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just a regular civilian now, a humble chef.
Considering how proud you are of your cooking, you're taking this pretty well.
Yep, I think so too. It's like, once I get heated, it's hard for me to hold back.
This guy. What happened to being a regular civilian? Guess I'll have myself another drink. Alcohol's not a bad distraction.
I'm with you there. Sorry for making you sit through that nonsense.
Just glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. He'll chain attack down enemies. And then I have to do one more with him, I think. Yeah, one more with him. My plan... Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I have to talk to Adachi at Revolve. My plan, I think I'm just gonna try to focus on upping my awakening level by doing... I know it's annoying, but I think I'm just gonna have to do more of, what is it? More of like the superhero bullshit, because they do give me a lot of points, and then also the memories. Try to finish off Yokohama, and then I'll go to I'll start going to Kamurocho and start doing them there, because I am supposed to go to Kamurocho, but man, it sucks that he died. Alright, well, we got the plan in action. Alright. We'll do that next time. Till then, I'll see ya.